Asking for help is a hard thing to do in mental health. And I wanted to talk about this today. And in fact, I'm running over schedule, but I knew I needed to make this video because it's so important and it's something really close to my heart, men's mental health. So welcome to today's episode. I've had some great interviews and chats tonight, but yeah, talking to someone is so important. And the thing is, I've heard it many, many times said in advice around mental health, and maybe it sounds a bit simplistic, but it's so effective for me personally, I believe. The thing is, there's being comfortable with people to talk to, and then there's like, how do I start, right? And this has certainly been a challenge for me because, in all honesty, there's some people, if I share with them, and I'm quite very sensitive in energy, certainly over the years, and with certain people. Now, it doesn't mean like I can't take a joke and I get offended by everything. No, I'm not that kind of person. But I'm like, if I share something vulnerably or open and someone doesn't listen, or like if I'm chatting to the crowd and people aren't listening, I'm not going to be offended. But it's like if someone's given me a space, or I thought they've given me the space to share, and I don't feel heard, or they dismiss it, or they try and give me advice, which is usually absolute crap, by the way. Everyone who tries to give me advice, except my, there are people who give me guidance. They know who they are. That's some really good stuff that I need to hear. Like, I really, sometimes like it's hurt me. It's hurt me to share stuff, but other times it's really benefited me. And speaking to a hotline like Samaritans in the UK, I'd really recommend. It's so good. And even if you don't get the best experience, you can always call again and get someone else to speak to. It's okay. We have a choice in who we speak to. A stranger, someone confidential. And yeah, just for me, like make sure you're comfortable. So if you share with someone and they don't hear you, they're like not listening, or they try and give you advice which makes you feel like shit, because they can't handle their own stuff, so they think they can't be with you and sit with your emotions and allow you to experience them. That's usually because they've not handled their own stuff, right? That's actually just a big realization I've realized. People who try to give you advice when you try to share space are usually uncomfortable withholding emotions because they can't hold their own, so therefore they're going to try and guide you away by fixing the problem. That's not healthy energy. So you can always share with someone else who can hold the space for you, right? But also, how do you reach out? You can just say some simple things like, hey, like call the Samaritans hotline, for example. When you've done it, you'll be pleased you've done it. All you got to do is take it in steps. Write the number down in your phone, press dial, and then say, when they say hello, say, hi, I'd just like someone to speak to, if that's okay. And then they're trained to be very sympathetic and understanding. And that's beautiful. So I'd start there, like a hotline or something like that, if you need to speak to someone. But if you've got a trusted friend, that's even more amazing. Say, I'd just like to speak to you. This is what I need. I need to be heard. I don't need advice. And if people give you advice, they can fuck off in the nicest way possible. You can like just you don't have to tell them to fuck off, but you can just be like, right, I'm not going to talk to you again. Not that I'm not going to talk to you again ever, but I'm not going to share stuff vulnerably. I just think this is so important because it can be damaging when someone thinks they can hold space for you, but they can't. But there are people out there, like certain trained professionals, therapists, or people on hotlines for free. Like you can do it for free. And good friends and people. So when I was in a really tough spot the other day, and I was like, I didn't have much sleep, and then if I'm honest, I'm still getting over someone, and yeah, it was just really, really tough for me. Things were building up. I started a new job, not a job, but like a job for someone else, kind of like a thing in my consultancy role. And yeah, there's lots to learn. There's a lot going on, lots of transition. and it was a bit much. So I was like, okay, reach out to my network, and loads of people say I'm here to talk to you. But I also just, called Samaritans because I was like, right, really need someone to talk to. And it really helped me. I was sharing again how much I'm hurting from it not working out with someone. I was sharing I'm a bit stuck, and she was listening, she was understanding, and as a human being, even if that's just the connection we had in the moment, in-person connections, hugs, I like the best and things like that. If it's romantic sense, obviously kisses as well, all beyond that, you know what I mean? But yeah, just obviously sometimes just talking to someone's a good start. So yeah, I just want to share my perspective on that because you can hear it and like not do it, but when you actually do it and share with someone, it makes a massive difference mentally. So hope you found that useful, and I'll speak to you very soon.